And this is our garden, exactly 2 months to the day that we planted here. We have chilies over on that side, different varieties of tomatoes. We trellised some of the plants. We have more chilies over here, different varieties: hot Thai, Thai Dragon, jalapeno, serrano, Anaheim. Today we roasted Anaheims, and they just were amazing. Here is one patch of 3 of pickling cucumbers, and also there's a long variety. Also, we have beets here. Coming down, these are cucumbers. We've already harvested the radishes. We have parsley and carrots. We've already harvested and almost it's regrowing cilantro. We have Tomatillo. This is the tomato plant right here with cherry tomatoes, lots of cherry tomatoes on. These are tomatillos right here. It's amazing, they kind of look like Chinese lanterns. Here's, we just started trellising some of the cucumbers. More tomatoes on this end. These are different varieties here. We have squash over here. As you can hear the barking dog, that's a problem we're having with a neighbor who doesn't see any use in trying to teach their dog not to bark. We just put this trellis up and just started to train cucumbers. Here's one patch here of tomatoes, and here's different kinds of flowers that Sue planted. Here's some of the trellised tomatoes, and you can see lots of tomatoes that we have already growing, and then there's more growing as the plant goes up. And then we have bell peppers right here that are pretty amazing. We've had we've harvested a number of them already and had them in salads and such. There's one right there. They're getting pretty big. And then this is the corn right here. And the corn is about 1 foot to 1.5 feet taller than me, and I'm 5'9". And again, this is exactly 2 months after we've planted. So, and then now let's get a little tour of our property here in Riverside, Idaho. We're right on Highway 39, which when you're in the house, you can't even hear the traffic that goes by. It's pretty amazing. Here's the shed, a utility shed that and storage shed we have access to. Here's the back, or the back corner of the property. I guess I shouldn't move so fast, and I apologize for that. Now that's looking out at the garden. We have different varieties of trees. We have quaking aspens, we have blue spruce, we have German pine, and we have a ponderosa pine. And this is the house. And believe it or not, they actually moved the house from in town and out onto this property about 30 years ago, I think. Here is the blue spruce that we're quite fond of. We also have maple trees. We have elm trees. And here's the front of the house, right here. And I have 2 tillers, which I'm servicing both of them presently. And here again is looking around the property. And this beautiful blue spruce, which is my favorite tree on the property. I'll get a better view of it so you can see the whole thing in a bit. And this is a maple tree. It had a problem about a month and a half ago or a month ago. Big storm came up and took out some of the branches that were up there, some of the biggest ones, and we had to cut some of the lower ones because they were sagging so bad we thought it would tear off the bigger ones. And anyway, here is the south end of our property here. And come in view of the house, maple tree, and I can't remember what that tree is. And then here we go is that huge blue spruce tree, and just a absolutely gorgeous tree. And then over through to wrap up our tour on the very east side, southeast side of the property, behind these 2 trees. These trees around here, they drop a lot of cones, so it's pretty impressive. But we have 3 pretty decent pine trees here, and a quaking aspen to the left of the one over here, quaking aspen over here, also different bushes of all kinds, hedges and such. For us, it's just the perfect property. And it certainly is, you know, a lot of work. There's, you know, that's what we expected. But we've worked hard, and certainly the owners of the property are just thrilled as can be, and they're just so excited about the garden because they know they're going to get some free veggies and such. They've been so good to us. So we appreciate that, and hopefully if any of you are coming up, you know, say towards Yellowstone, I-15 passes right by us. It's about 2 minutes away to I-15 from where we live. So it's pretty handy. That helps us get on the freeway really quickly when Sue or I have jobs either in Idaho Falls or Pocatello. which we often do for side jobs that we do, contract jobs and such. So anyway, that is the tour, and hope you enjoyed it. Oh, by the way, this is a little hand truck that Melinda brought over and thought it would add to the property. We love it, and we're always adding things to the property. When we first got here, we put these solar lights out, and it's pretty amazing at night. At night it just makes things kind of magic. One more thing that Melinda brought over, kind of looks like that's part of a hand plow. So anyway, that's it for the tour of our property and the old rock garden.